What it is, guys, today I'm going to be showing you my little paddleboard, sup, stand-up paddleboard. So I'm going to be showing you everything, how I have it set up, showing you where I have the camera, where I have the transducer for the GPS and everything else. So let's start from the front and we'll go down to the back, and then I'll tell you what I think about it and everything else. All right, so I have it on a Magic Tilt trailer made for a 14 to 12 foot John boat, and it fits on there perfect. This came with the regular rollers that you see on normal trailers. I found that this Y shape holds the nose better and it doesn't leave an indentation on the nose of the board. So this holds it a lot better. And then I have the strap running up to the handle here and back down to this bar. As I got another Y right here because the roller that comes with this made an indentation in the board here because it was just resting on it too hard and the roller was too hard. So this kind of cradles it nice and even. This is a 3.5 inch Y here. This is about 6 inches or so. I had to put 2 nuts on each side just to fill in the space, but it does the job. And then if you get this trailer, you really want to put some kind of cushion here, because when you're unloading the board, it'll hit the bottom of the board will hit this. So this will help protect it from any other scrapes or dings or anything like that. I got that also on the back there too. Then we got the GoPro. I got the Hero 5 black on a refuel case. It's just a case that makes it have extra battery. It'll last all day. I mean, I haven't had a problem with it yet. So, and then I have it on just a regular ram mount with a Runball to a 1/4 into these context sup things, just like this little eye bolt. It's just a 1/4. This is for when I want to put an anchor down, I can just clip it to this, and then I have an anchor if I'm in deeper water than like 6 foot or so. And as for the paddle, this paddle came with the board. You always get a paddle when you buy a board. It might not be this paddle in particular, just the place I bought it from. They offered any paddle they had, so I picked this one. And then I got the Yak Attack paddle holders. They come with the T-bolt, but I just replaced the T-bolt with a 1/4 bolt that went into the holes there. I'll show you what the holes look like. So just a 1/4 little thing right there. You can put all kinds of attachments, as you see with the GPS and stuff, but we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, it holds this paddle pretty good. I mean, it comes up and down really easily. I don't travel with it like this on the highways or anything. I just put everything in my truck, so that's way I know for sure it's not gonna fly away. Okay, I got a Raymarine Dragonfly 7 Pro, and it does the job. I mean, it's really nice. It's super clear. I have it on a Runball here with a longer arm. It's just an 1.5 inch ball. Everything on here is 1.5 inch ball, so it's basically really universal. But as far as the wires go and the power, for the power I have this Naqua 12 volt battery. It's 10.5 milliamps or amp hours or something like that. But pretty decent battery. I've took it out 3 days in a row without charging it, and it still runs strong. I don't know how long I can run with it, but I'm testing that out as I go. I just kind of set it right here. It's not going to go anywhere, and I'm always just standing right there, so if it rolls back, I can catch it real quick. Plus, it really gets held by the tackle box that sits right there, so it's not going to go anywhere. And then I got the extra transducer wire just wrapped up and zip tied, and this is just the power cord. Same thing, wrapped up, zip tied, and I just strapped it down to this. Yeah, it just stays out of the way. I mean, I'm not right there at all. It's not in the way. It's a really good spot. So I ran the transducer cord down the boat with these just sticky zip tie holders. I can take them off if I want to, if I need to change something or if they break or whatever. So it's not a permanent drill into the board thing. It's just a sticky thing, and just take some acetone and come right off. And I just run it all the way down to the board, and I have another 1/4 ball here. This comes with this transducer arm. This Runball came with a T-bolt, but I changed it with a 1/4 bolt. It just screws down into the hole, and then you can bend it any way you need to. So I have it bent perfect to this, and then it just sits there like that. And then when I'm ready to run, I just fold this thing up. I just unloosen it from here and fold it up, and then put it inside the board here. So that's why it's out of the water and I can run and everything else. And I do the same thing too when I'm just traveling on the road. Pretty cool setup there. No drilling in the boat whatsoever. I just got my net in this rod holder. Just regular old net, you know, always need a net. I went with this Engel 25 cooler. A little heavier than the Engel dry box, but at least I'll keep my drinks super cold for the whole day, and it does a really good job. Nice, it's a nice seat. The only thing is I just wish I had a cushion here, which I can get later on. Just a dry bag. I put random camera gear and stuff like that. Gas tank for the 6 horsepower Mercury. And I got a extension arm. The extension arm's nice, even though I'm going to be sitting and driving. Sitting and driving with just the regular arm is a pain because you have to reach back there, and it's really awkward. So having this just tucked under my arm when I'm running, it's really nice. It's just way comfortable to be driving with that. 6 horsepower Mercury does the job. I'm getting about 15 miles an hour with no wind, and everything loaded down, all the fishing tackle and all stuff like that, full tank. So 15 miles an hour. It'll probably do a little faster if I take off the cooler and strip it down. It's just me. So I mean, it does the job. I mean, it's a paddleboard, not a bass boat. And for like kayak tournaments, I can take this off, take the gas tank out, put a battery there, and then put a trolling motor here, and then there you go. You have a tournament ready kayak paddleboard tournament thingy. So this board has some holes that you could screw in 1/4 there for that power pole micro. So you just screw down the bracket there, put this on, you got the power pole, and it goes right through this little hole here. Of course, you have to get the battery to make it work. I found one thing that you have to make sure is to have on the battery terminals, those little terminals there. You want to make sure you get some terminal grease, and then put that all over the little prongs in there. That'll help it from short circuiting. Yeah, because a lot of water comes back here when running. So the reels get a little wet from running, but it's not that bad as long as you're in fresh water. Salt water, you want to make sure that you at least rinse off your reels and stuff like that. So far, my experience with this is pretty fun. I haven't really caught a lot of fish off of it yet. The only thing really to look out for is just don't bang it against like hard objects and stuff like that, because it's super easy to ding or scratch and stuff like that. So you just gotta be gentle with it. They do have, this is the fiberglass version, that's why it's really easy to ding and stuff like that. They do make the gator shell version of this, and I probably would recommend going with the gator shell because you don't have to worry about babying it so much. I work with fiberglass all day, every day, so it's something, if something ever happens, I know how to fix it, and then just go from there. Because the fiberglass one is a little bit lighter, and which returns in a little bit more speed. But for the ease of mind, I think the gator shell probably would have been better. Would be better for anybody else, really. So you don't have to worry about it, and yeah. I mean, it's not that much heavier than the fiberglass one. Whoa, it got dark. But anyways, well, that's it for my little overview of the Bote Rover. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on the bottom. If I didn't go over something really well, or if something doesn't make sense, just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to go over again, or if I just need to go into more detail of a certain subject of the boat. If you got any other questions, I'll be more than glad to try to answer them. I don't know if I can completely answer them, but I'll try my best. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and goodbye.